everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm wearing the wrong hat. Sorry about that. Hold on. Got to put on the right hat for the right show. Now we're perfect, as always. Well, all the guys, I sent information out saying, hey, we're live streaming 8:30, and pretty much everybody texted, I'm going to be a half hour late. I'm going to be 45 minutes late. Avery even said he was going to be 2 hours late. He's so funny. He's so funny. He's out there watching right now, I guarantee you. He'll probably join in just because he knows everybody else is going to be late. But just hanging for the moment. We'll see if anybody joins. I mean, if nobody joins, we might wrap up early tonight, you know? I am, of course, bagging and boarding comics because that's what we do all freaking day long. And I knew I was running out of bags and boards for this latest collection I'm working on, so I put in an order for another 1,000 bags and boards, and of course it doesn't come in until tomorrow. Right in the middle of my work day at the store, so it's all right. I could pay to have them overnight it, but it would cost a lot of money because bags and boards weigh a lot. But the BCW has an option where if you spend over a certain amount of money, shipping is free. I always go with the free shipping option. So I get it when it gets here. That's just the way it goes. But anyway, all right. So since they're not here, I can talk about comics. Did I get any comics that were worth mentioning this week? I think I only picked up a few this week. Let me see what I got. Hold on a second. I think the only 2 comics I got this week were Absolute Green Arrow number 4 with art by Rafael Albuquerque, which this book honestly should be Absolute Black Canary. It should not be called Absolute Green Arrow. He's barely in it. He shows up like 2 pages in this issue, and it's all about Black Canary trying to solve murders or do this investigation. And not that I don't think she's not an interesting character, but it's not what you think it is. But all right. And then the other thing I picked up was a new continuation of Bug Wars. It's called Bug Wars: The Coming of the War Doom. So this has also got Mahmoud Asarad on art, which is fantastic. So it's one that we definitely want to check out, and just because the art's really good. I think I read that issue so far. I only read half of the Absolute Green Arrow, so I don't know. It's very wordy, so tends to get to points where I just don't care anymore. So I'm still picking up because I like Rafael Albuquerque's art. So I don't know. Originally, it was supposed to be a 6-issue series, and somebody told me that it got expanded to 12 issues. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep up with it, just because, I don't know. We'll see. I'm already 4 issues in. Might as well stick it out. Well, I was going to stick it out because it was 6 issues, but now that it might be more, actually, I should look into it and see. All right. I'm also at the same time keeping an eye on the Jacksonville preseason game against the Carolina Panthers, which is going on right now. I should be out there watching it. Instead, I'm here with you guys. In other words, nobody. I think I'm the only one watching right now. I have it up. But let me look here. Legion of Comic Geeks. New comics. Absolute Green Arrow. And let's see if it tells me if it's what. There's a lot of comments on it. Let's see. Usually. All right. That's getting ridiculous. Let's see here. Does it say how many issues it is? Nope, it doesn't say. All right, I'm not 100% sure. But originally I thought it was supposed to be 6 issues. So, oh well. I like Rafael Albuquerque's art, so it's still worth picking up just for that. But story-wise, it hasn't been the best for me. But then again, I've always said you get really good art in a crappy story, you still got good art. So, oh well. Let's see. The Jags are it's a 3-7. Carolina Panthers are ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all that's happening right now. I know everybody out there cares about the Jaguar game, but that's okay. Let's see. What else is interesting? So I've got a stack of books here that I've been pressing since I have finally gotten back to my press. And I've got a stack of books here that I'll probably be sending off for grading. I was originally planning on doing it today, and it didn't happen, so it'll probably be Monday. But we have X Factor number 6, the first appearance of Apocalypse. Is a really nice looking copy, so I'm happy about that. I have 3 copies of Predator number 1, all first prints, and those are all $100 books in near mint condition. So hopefully my pressing will get us there. I have 2 copies of Transformers number 1. Both of these have been pressed and look so nice. There are some minor dings in the corners. I mean, this book came out in, I think, 1984. So these books are 42 years old. They're very old. I mean, well, I'm older than that. We've got Uncanny X-Men 266, first credited full appearance of Gambit. We have Wolverine number 1, the original limited series. This is Frank Miller on story and art. Always a popular one. Now I have a copy. I'm going to get it graded. I have a copy of Wolverine number 1 that is a reader copy. There's a big, huge chunk missing out of the back cover. So when I get that issue graded, I will include this one with it when we put it up for sale. That way, if somebody buys it, not only do they get the graded copy, but they also get a copy to read because I'm wonderful. Yeah. We have Uncanny X-Men number 221. This is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister, who I guess what's his name has been announced as playing Mr. Sinister in the X-Men movie. And then last but not least for the stack, Aliens number 1, the first appearance of the Aliens from Dark Horse Presents. There are 2 other books on the press. What are they? I think it's Invincible number 115, first Battle Beast on the cover. And then the DC Rebirth, whatever it is, special that was the first appearance of Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman. That's on the press right now. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. This came in this weekend, this past weekend. This is Super Mario Brothers number 1 from Valiant Comics. This one was a little dirty. I did a little bit of cleaning on it, but without using chemicals. Did a press on it, and I think it would be gorgeous in a slab. So we may get this one graded just to, for poops and giggles for anybody out there who's a big Mario fan. If this was in near mint condition, it's like a $200 book. I picked it up for a lot less than that, but it was because of the fact that the condition wasn't the greatest. So, it's all right. We'll see how it goes. But those are the ones I have set aside. And I do have a stack of other books over here. Get ready to knock a bunch of stuff down that I can share with you guys. Some stuff that is also on the stack to eventually get graded. We have Secrets of Haunted House number 5. This one needs a very good pressing, but this is an awesome Bernie Wrightson cover. It's normally like a $200 book in near mint condition. Now this one's not in near mint. You could see the spine ticks and color breaks on the side, but still, it's a not easy to find book, so worth grading anyway. We have Phantom Stranger issue number 14, which has a prototype for Man-Thing. Or Swamp Thing, I should say. This is DC. And this came out, I believe, the rumor or the historical record of this is that it came out the week before or a week or 2 before the first appearance of Swamp Thing. So, or maybe it was Man-Thing. Either way, it looks very Swamp Thingy-ish, We have all new Ghostly Haunts, issue number is this? $149. This is a Tom Sutton cover with the Executioner on it, and it's just a nice looking cover, and it's very popular because of that. Then we have the one of the key gold ones that I have here is the all new Ghost Manor number 23, another Tom Sutton cover that's pretty freaking freaky, but this is one of those ones that it's sought after just because it is so freaky. We have Batman issue number 227, which is the classic Neil Adams homage to one of the original early Batman issues. And this one still needs a pressing and so forth, but it's definitely getting graded. Let's see. We've got Avengers number 144, the first appearance of Hellcat, Patsy Walker. Oh, one of my regulars, Jeff, brought this to me. This is Birds of Prey issue number 13. It's not specific in any other reason other than the fact that it's signed by both Greg Land, the artist, and I believe Chuck Dixon. Dixon and Land. But it's got a really nice Brian Stelfreeze cover. So maybe next time I'm at Heroes Con, get Brian Stelfreeze to pop his signature on there. Would be cool. We got Invincible number 38. Not a key issue, but still an early issue that's worth some money. This one is actually worth a lot of money. This is Invincible number 120. This is definitely going to get graded. This is Death of Battle Beast, and worth picking up just for that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got some Star Wars Droids issue number 1, issue number 6, issue number 7, and issue number 8. These are all, fun cartoon droid Star Wars that back in the day, there's not a lot of them out there, so it's kind of cool to have. I didn't realize how valuable these were, but these are Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. This is issue 1, issue 2, and issue 3. First appearance of Zorn, I believe, is in this issue, and all of these actually are like $20, $30, $40 books. So might be worth grading just because of first appearance of a character. Here's a classic X-Men issue. This is Uncanny X-Men number 251. This one is getting a lot of interest because of the fact that this scene showed up in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Just simply based on the cover. I know, but that's what it is. Nova number 12. This is one that I had a run of Nova, and I was missing this particular issue. This one has Spider-Man in it. So, matter of fact, that reminds me, somebody was looking for a Nova number 7, and I know I have it. I just got to find where it's at. See if I can find it for them. Here's a really great Ultron versus Vision cover for Avengers. This is issue number 135. Very cool. I don't know if anybody's seen the Vision Quest trailer, but Vision and Ultron play major roles in that, of course. This is one that definitely needs pressing. This is Web of Spider-Man number 70. This is the first appearance of Spider-Hulk. Whatever. People like that. This one I didn't realize was as valuable as it is, but this is Marvel Team Up Giant Size Annual number 1, featuring Spider-Man and the X-Men in near mint condition. This is like $100 book. This one's not bad condition. It definitely needs some pressing and some love, but we'll see. Now this one, slightly crushed right here. It needs some loving, and it's going to definitely get it from me. But this is Sandman issue number 8, the first appearance of Death, which is a key issue in the series. So, yep. This is one I didn't realize was as valuable as it is. This is DC Superstars issue number 17. This is the first appearance of the Huntress, and this is the Batman and Catwoman's daughter, Huntress. Her first appearance was in this issue, so it's pretty cool. Oh, here's Todd. Let me bring him in. What's up, Flunky?
What up, man? How you doing?
Not too bad. Just looking at some comics.
Switch hats.
Yes, please switch hats. Turn on your light and all that good stuff.
Well, I literally just walked in the house. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, I was
So
just
what are you looking at?
I was just showing off some comics that I'm going to grade and some comics that are potential graders.
Oh God, is this gonna make me jealous again?
No, maybe.
What?
Next one in the stack here. I'll just highlight myself again because nobody cares about you.
Okay.
Marvel Premiere issue number 21. It's Iron Fist, but it's the first appearance of Misty Knight.
That's an awesome book.
Yeah, it is. It is. Captain America number 230. It's Cap versus the Hulk.
Look at that cover. Is that Mike Zack?
No, I don't believe so. Let me see. Nope, this is Wilson and Layton.
Oh,
so
that's a great cover.
This is another one. This is issue number 217 of Captain America. It's the first appearance of somebody. I forgot who. But needless to say, it's important, so I put it aside. This is one that's actually issue number 209 of Fantastic Four. First appearance of Herbie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, Zach here. Let me bring him in. What's up, Zach?
Heyo.
Oh, look, you have a dog.
He's interested in Fantastic Four issues.
Of course.
He's just like, can you save me a bundle? I want the Max and I want Fantastic Four.
Oh, I forgot. Here's some other ones that are important.
Look, Cody, it's you. You're on TV. Yeah.
Star Wars number 1.
You got another Star Wars? It's another one?
No. This is just a stack of stuff to be graded.
Oh, okay.
This is the one you may be aware of. This one's actually kind of cool. This is Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, based on the cartoon. It is the first appearance of Firestar.
I would be interested in that. I love Firestar.
Yeah, I think it's funny that you're interested in all the stuff that's getting graded. Tales of the Teen Titans number 44.
I'd be interested. I'm kidding.
First appearance of Nightwing.
Oh yeah. That's one other cover.
This one's kind of cool. Super Friends number 1.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
First appearance of the dog and the 2 kids.
The Wonder Twins?
No, not the Wonder Twins. The girl, the regular girl, the regular guy.
Oh, okay.
And the dog, whatever his name was, I forgot.
Dynamo?
Nova number 1. First appearance of Nova.
That's cool.
And I don't remember the significance of this issue, but this Fantastic Four number 78.
Ooh.
Plastic, gorgeous looking cover.
That's awesome.
This one's actually in pretty good condition. So, yeah, these are all set aside for potential grading. And actually, I'm going to send 15 books off, hopefully Monday. And I have 10... How many do I have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. 2 are in the press. So I have 13 books ready to go. So I got to pick 2 more to go. And most likely Star Wars number 1 will be on that list. And I don't know what else is going to go yet. Have to decide. Oh, Invincible number 120, most likely. So Star Wars number 1, Invincible number 120. Those are the next 2 to get pressed. And just a stack of stuff that needs to be done. This drama of pressing comics and trying to make money never ends.
Oh, so much drama. So hard. Such a hard life.
I didn't say it wasn't fun. Oh, did I show you the issue 10 of Infernal Hulk? I'm pretty sure I did. That's the last of the series, Infernal Hulk. I think I told you that last time. Yeah. It's then going on. It's going to be, they're doing something else with it. It's Hulk versus Wolverine or Infernal Hulk versus Wolverine or something. And yeah. No idea why they do what they do. Especially on some of those stupid ass covers. Like I sent you guys that picture earlier.
That was an awesome cover. That probably
No,
took
it was
like
not.
10 minutes.
No, it was not. It was not awesome. It was dumb.
It probably took them like 10 minutes to do.
Yeah,
You
well,
should share it. You should show it so that we all know what you're talking about.
there was a Captain America one that I shared with you guys and said, "Oh my God, look at this horrible thing!" And then all of a sudden, now I see another one, and it's a Spider-Man one. It's a rubber ducky issues.
I don't understand what they're doing. They're just like it's like just like random issues or like random images on covers. You know?
Yeah. Well. Ugh. Oh, one of the ones I put down was issue number 144 of Avengers, first appearance of Hellcat.
That's cool. Jeez, look at that cover.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hold on, I gotta let the dog out of the office. Hold on for a second.
Go let the dog out of the office. Turn on your light. It's all dark in there. So Zach, what's going on, man?
Enjoying my dinner. There's a really nasty thunderstorm outside right now, so if you're hearing thunder, that's the reason why. I mean, it's really
nasty. What?
Really nasty thunderstorm out there right now.
Dude, it passed by. It must be the same one that was here because we had a crazy one. Like we went for a drive, like kind of during it, and it was like lines down, trees fell, like it was crazy. Like it hit the center of it must have hit like kind of near where we are, and it was like crazy.
It's not a hurricane though, right?
No,
I don't think so.
No, just a really bad storm. Well, so last weekend, I went to the. I'll make this brief because I was actually too busy today to upload the photos to my computer, so I can't show them to you yet. Not there's much to see. To be honest, it wasn't that impressive. So I went to the Wizard of Oz museum in Cocoa Beach, and it was okay. I mean, I didn't go. I mean, it's mostly about the book. About the books, not the movies. I mean,
yeah.
Actual ruby slippers that Judy Garland wore are in the Smithsonian, not in a roadside attraction in Florida. But they did have a full size replica of the shoes, which was nice. There's a lot about this, basically Elf Frank.
I'll be right back. Sorry, hold on.
Anyway, short version. L. Frank Baum wrote about 30 Oz books. It's also about another 10 that were actually written by a Russian author. Obviously, they didn't pay royalties because for the Soviet time. Most people, I read the books growing up as a kid, believe it or not. They're pretty freaky, actually. There's one book where the main character is a boy, but who's actually a girl who was turned into a boy, and then gets turned back into a girl at the end. Now, bear in mind this was written in the 1920s, so make of it what you will. There were a bunch of photos of the Return to Oz movie from the 80s.
Yeah. Which
when I saw it as a kid, and it gave me nightmares for years afterwards. And that is a scary movie. There was also an I Dream of Jeannie, a theme room. Not really sure why. I went for the Vincent Van Gogh interactive experience there, which was basically just a bunch of images portrayed on a wall while music played. It was okay. I mean, kind of regret. I mean, not worth an hour and a half drive to get down there. But it's nice. I took some photos, but honestly, they're not that interesting. I'll show them next week, I think. Tomorrow, I am going to TanoshiCon, an actual Comic-Con right here in Daytona Beach. It's literally like a 10-minute walk, like a 15-minute walk from my house. So that'll be fun. I'll take plenty of photos of that.
Okay.
And yeah, and that's it really. I mean, I've had a very long day. I've had to deal with some family drama, and I've decided to treat myself to a box of Fudge Mints, which will do wonders for my blood sugar. But after the week I've had, I think I've earned a treat.
Okay. Well, very good.
Yeah, and Sorry, please continue. I was going to ask you about the Doomsday trailer, but your opinion of it. But
well, they're just teasing us right now, so we haven't really seen anything interesting. But so I saw a movie poster in the theater called Whale Fall, and it's literally a scuba diver entangled with an octopus getting eaten by a whale.
What?
It is a scuba diver entangled in an octopus being eaten by a whale. So the whale's eating the octopus and the scuba diver is fighting the octopus. That was the movie poster. Well, guess what? There's actually a trailer out there for this movie. And that's exactly what the movie is. A scuba diver gets into a thing with an octopus and they both get eaten by a whale. And the guy is trying to survive inside the belly of a whale, trying to find his way out.
I mean, it sounds dope. I don't know.
When I first saw the poster, I thought, oh, this has got to be a horror movie. It's not. It's like a survival movie type of thing. But, yeah. It's a real thing. It's actually out there.
Jeez.
Todd, what did you do this week?
Held on tight as I am, because this week was the last. Tomorrow and Sunday are the last 2 days of summer, and I, along with every other father of little kids, is begging for school to start. Excuse me.
You know what's so funny? Can you imagine our parents looking forward to school starting?
I don't think I was that bad.
Oh, you definitely were bad.
Only
I
to you.
guarantee it.
Only to you.
Yeah, no. Our parents were probably so thrilled to see us walking out that door to go catch that bus for the first day of school.
Yeah.
I remember, trying to remember, I remember taking Ayla to school, and then at one point Mike drove her, like in her senior year. He was driving. He was going to college and was driving her, so I didn't have to drive her to school. But man, that's such a wonderful thing.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta let the dog back in. I told you I just got back in home, so I had to let the dog out. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
This is riveting nerd talk, you know? All right, I'm going to find that movie poster. Whale Fall movie poster. All right. That, I think, would scare the heck out of me to the point where I would never want to go scuba diving, ever.
Well, I mean, it is. I think it might. It did actually happen a few times in real life. Not with a sperm whale though. Was there was a guy who was there was a scuba diver who was accidentally swallowed by a humpback whale, but apparently it was an accident. The whale was going for some fish that were nearby, and the guy just got. But I don't know,
Yeah.
man. It'd be interesting to see how they.
Well, it's very much the trailer is very much, they show you him getting eaten, him and the octopus. The octopus is kind of important, because it's almost like he has to have somebody to. It's not just him trying to survive inside the whale; it's him trying to survive against the octopus inside the whale.
That must have been difficult to film.
It's probably all CGI.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain they did not have a guy inside a whale.
Well, there was a movie that came out. Did you hear about it?
All I heard was you say there was a movie that came out, and then that was it.
Well, never mind then.
Well, that's all I heard. You blanked out. So
Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on. My connection's really spotty. I think it's because of the storm.
That's a crazy looking movie cover thing.
yeah, that was the poster I saw in the theater. And
It's interesting.
yeah,
Have you seen the trailer?
yeah, I can share that with you too,
Yeah.
since nobody's here.
Well, I don't want you to get like.
Whatever, nobody's watching. If you watch it without whatchamacallit, sound.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you really don't need sound for this. So you get the guy, the angsty teen. He's going scuba diving, and his buddy's like, "Oh, it's got Thanos in it, so I mean, it's got to be good, you know."
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever watch a movie and you only refer to the actors as the characters that they've played in
Oh, sure, like Rocky.
comic book movies? Yeah.
You know what
So
I
you do-
realized today?
What's that?
This is a comic nerd thing. While we're watching this, look at that. That looks awesome. Yeah, you know what I realized today?
Yeah.
You never really saw or see any you never see any of the Image founders really ever hang out with Eric Larson.
Because he's insane.
They just know, because like, McFarlane hung out with Liefeld a lot. You always have pictures with him. Jim Lee and Portacio were like studio mates and stuff, right?
See, he survives.
That's crazy. And he's inside the stomach of the whale.
Yes. Which I don't know. Can you survive inside a whale?
Well,
I know it's a movie,
or is
but
it water?
well, he's got air in his 60 minutes of air. You know? At what point is it red inside the... I mean, where's the light coming from? I guess I should say. And then, of course, he has to have the octopus is after him.
That's retarded, and I love it. Oh my god. You know what? That's gonna be a blockbuster. It's so ridiculous. Everyone's gonna go see it because it looks like a serious version of Sharknado.
I don't know.
It seems pretty cool.
Ah, damn it! The Jags are losing 17-6 against the Panthers.
I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I just
Speaking of
realized
the
that I never
Panthers,
really
are you-
saw, outside of the group photos, the group image photos, like you never saw Eric Larson hang out with anybody. Nobody wanted to be with him in pictures.
Wasn't he kind of like the family man, the dad man, where everybody else was young, and I'm sure they all
he was
had
like
families, but early on
I mean,
they were.
he might have had a family, but he was like he started Savage Dragon in his 20s. He was in his 20s.
Yeah.
To us he was old because we were teenagers.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember thinking 20 was old.
Oh, sure.
Oh, Doc's here. Hey, Doc.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hold on, I gotta switch my speaker.
Oh, we got a martial law backdrop. Awesome. Hell yeah.
I don't think my Bluetooth's connected. One moment.
He
We're hearing
can't
you
hear a
just
word we
fine.
say right now.
Oh, he can't hear us?
This is your chance to say whatever you want to Doc about Doc behind his back, and he's never going to hear it.
Got a stupid name. Doc, that's dumb.
Yeah, I already turned my Bluetooth on, jackass.
Oh, hey! Everything is fine.
Mr. Tropical.
I love that martial law backdrop, bro.
Yeah, dude. I just love this comic so much. I need to go back and read them again.
Yeah. I'm sure Andrew has all of them, but he'll never give them to you. He'll tell you that
I got quite a few. I don't think I have the full run anymore because I lost it, but I have several. I've got one through, whatever, probably the first half of it. I'm sure it's just
that is so funny because Todd, I hold stuff for Doc all the time.
I know, dude.
I don't hold anything for.
I know.
Email me the way to pay you for those, and I'll do it.
Oh, I kind of forgot I had them. They're in a box.
Okay.
That has a little tag on it. It says Doc.
Which box?
It's,
what's the lot number? What part? Is it before where the Ark of the Covenant is, or behind it?
Did you find your box?
Oh, you didn't hear that story?
No, you haven't told anybody.
Oh, I swore. I thought I told the story.
I mean, last show I was on, you said you lost it, and then I saw that on the text that you still couldn't find it several days ago.
Yeah, you only told me, Andrew.
Oh, well, the comics were located.
Okay.
What happened is I pulled out a box, and it had a run of Justice Society of America, but it was missing issue number 1 because issue number 1's a key issue. And I knew that issue was in that box of keys. So I went looking for it and could not find it. Now, I remembered that box had gotten damaged, water damage. So I took everything out of it and threw the box away. But I assumed I just took those comics and put them into another box. So I'm tearing my room apart, going through all the comic book boxes looking for it. Spent 3 days looking for this box of uninventoried comics. Well, eventually I said, screw it. I'm just going to put these in my inventory, get it done. So I entered issues 2 through whatever into my inventory. And knowing that it was a more modern run, I couldn't remember what volume number it was. So what I did is I sorted just by the first whatever 11 digits of the barcode is, which brings up that every comic that I have that's in that series, just to make sure I have it tagged properly volume wise. And lo and behold, number 1 was in my inventory from that collection. I went, wait a minute, I don't remember inventorying it. I said, wait a minute, what else did I have in that box that I know for sure? Because I don't remember every single thing that was in that box. And I said, well, there was an Amazing Spider-Man 195, which is the second appearance of Black Cat. There was a New Mutants Annual number 2, first appearance of Psylocke. I know those were in there, and I did a search, and turns out they were already in my inventory.
So
I already inventoried them. So in other words, I took the comics out of the rotting box, inventoried, and then put them away. And then when I went looking for them, I was looking for bucks that weren't in the inventory already.
Right.
So if they had a tag on them, I knew they were already inventoried.
Just admit it. You got all coked out and forgot what you did.
I have. Yeah, they did not get lost. They were always there. But I was looking for boxes not in inventory that were already in inventory. So
I'm glad you didn't lose them.
Nope, I did not lose them. I found them. And technically, I didn't find them. I just know they're here.
Yeah.
But I was looking for something that. Yeah. So nope, I found them.
Good deal.
I'm glad you found them. Yeah, I was a little worried you were going to have a stroke over it.
So speaking of which, Todd, do you want to see those New Mutants issues that I put aside for you?
Hell yeah, I would love to.
So the other day, Doc, Todd's telling me that he's really interested in putting together a run of New Mutants because there was only 100 issues plus a couple of annuals and a special. So, I mean, it's not a completely impossible collection to put together. It's not like 300-400 issues of something. It's only 100 issues. And I told him, I said, well, I've got a run of them, so let me know what you need. So we went through his list of what he already had, and I then pulled out the box of New Mutants and went through and pulled out all the ones he did not have. Oh crap! I have another stack here of potentially to be graded books. I forgot I had.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, silly me! I forget about the stack of highly valuable books.
It happens all the time. Matter of fact, so I got. All right. I may have shared this story with you guys before. I got a guy that comes in. He's a younger kid, and he usually has some really good older books, but normally they're beat to crap and they're not worth anything. And I've paid him way too much money for what he brought in to me. Well, he brought me some books this week that I took the time to take them out of the bag and actually looked at them. And one of these has like a chunk missing from the back cover. And it's like, I know he's trying to pass off junk for real money, but I know his deal now. So I know to double check him first. And he brought me 2 issues that were like Italian issues or foreign issues. I'm like, I'm not interested in those. He goes, oh, but they're, and I said, I don't care. I'm not interested. No, I don't have a single person looking for that kind of stuff. I'm not going to buy something I know I can't sell, you know? Right. But I ended up buying a couple of 4 of the 6 that he brought in to me. So I'm not giving him everything, but let me show you real quick what they look like. Todd.
Yeah.
Is that not a gorgeous Captain America issue?
That is awesome.
Versus the Scorpion.
Yeah, that's really, really cool.
That is gorgeous. Love it. There's awesome. There's something wrong with this issue. I think it's got a stamp on it. Some, maybe a library stamped it or something. This one is Captain America issue number 119. I believe it's the 3rd appearance of the Falcon.
Yeah, it's wicked.
It's a Gene Colan, believe it or not.
Yeah,
but I think this is the one. This might be the one. Yeah, it's got the
water stain or
no, it's got the
chip taken out of it.
Little chip taken out of it. So
is that a reader copy then?
Well, even if it was a reader copy, it's still a $5-10 book because of that. But this one is Captain America 130, first appearance of the Batroc Brigade, and that 10 that's written on it in Sharpie is not the bag.
Oh no, it's on the book.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
shit. And then last but not least was just a random early Superman issue number 192. This one is in really good condition, not as bad. So I gave the guy $30 for all 4 of them. So did I overpay? Probably.
You did.
But yeah, but that's all right. I got rid of him. So, all right.
He's coming back. You keep buying his crap, dude.
Well, some of the ones I've gotten from him were good, but in general, they're not worth what I paid for them. But okay, so we have you already saw this one, the Batman annual, the Chris Sprouse. That one's already put aside for you.
Absolutely.
We have New Mutants number 2.
Oh wow.
New Mutants number 3, which is a fantastic cover.
That's such a good cover.
I don't know why I don't have 4 and 5 in here, but I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure I have them. But number 6.
Oh wow!
With the Silver Samurai.
I don't understand. I know LaFeld was brought in to like make New Mutants better or something, but like God, the covers of New Mutants and the storyline was so good.
Number 7.
That's cool.
It was a very mature book. This is a very mature book for a group of kids,
Yeah.
Number 9, which is the first appearance of Selene, who later becomes the Black Queen.
Yeah, that's cool.
Number 10.
Yeah.
Dave Cochran must have, or what's his name? Bob McLeod must have really liked Cannonball.
Yeah.
Because he does a lot with Cannonball. Issue number 11.
Well, he was the leader. That looks great.
Yeah. Well, no, Mirage was the leader.
Cannonball was, wasn't he?
No. 13 has Kitty Pryde.
That's a great cover.
14 is a key. It's the first appearance of Ilania.
Is it really Rasputin?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Issue number 15.
Wow.
Issue number 16.
God,
none of these are ones that are coming up as ones you already have, right?
No, I've never seen. I have these covers I've never even seen before.
Okay, number 17.
Wow. Oh, is that a Sienkiewicz?
Is it? Yeah, it might be. I believe it is. But Of course, you recognize number 18, which is
awesome.
part of the Demon Bear storyline. 18
Such
and
a good storyline.
And 19.
Oh, such a good cover. God, Bill.
Number 29.
Mm-hmm.
Number 32.
Wow.
I actually have a scammer trying to reach out to me right now.
Oh, okay. Do you want to take it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to Doc, and put me back up. I'll talk to Doc and Zach.
All right.
Hey, Doc.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, he hung up.
Okay.
He hung up.
Oh,
damn.
Short.
Right.
Nice talking to you, Doc. See you next week.
Yep. See you later.
Back to comics. Issue number 34.
Oh, look at that cover. God, it's so good.
Issue 35.
Oh.
Now, this is one that's really, really good. Issue number 36.
Oh, yeah. Look at that cover. That's so
gorgeous.
Good.
Gorgeous.
That's cool.
Yeah.
37.
First, right?
37. Yep. 37, which is Rick Leonardi.
Yeah. Look at
that. 38, which is Art Adams.
Oh, that's an Art Adams cover?
Yep. So is 39.
Oh, yeah. That's classic.
41.
Wow. And that's a Barry Windsor Smith.
Yep. 45, also a Barry Windsor Smith.
Yeah.
51, which is Kevin Nolan.
Oh, wow.
53, which is Rick Leonardi.
Wow.
And he did the interior art as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the Art Adams book where like he got, or the Kevin Nolan book where like everyone hated it or something? There was like, was it Art Adams or I think it was there's a famous story of Kevin Nolan. Maybe it was an X-Men issue. Like they gave him an X-Men issue and he drew it in his own style, obviously, a Kevin Nolan style. And like the response from the fans was that it was just the worst thing they'd ever seen. Like Kevin Nolan.
What the hell's that, Zach?
What?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't you? Doc, was that you?
Nope.
No, it might have been me.
Because I could hear it.
Wait. Was it this?
Yes, yeah. Todd. Man, and I blame Zach. You should be ashamed of yourself, Todd.
I'm sorry. I don't hear anything.
All right. I don't know what issue you're talking about. You know what it sounds like? There was an issue of Outsiders that Kevin Nolan did. It was like an annual, and it was really weird.
No, this was an X-Men book. Has had Professor X in it, and everyone the feedback was that it was awful. And of course, looking at it now, it looks like primo Kevin Nolan.
New Mutants 54, which is Mike Mignola.
Oh man, look at that! I've never seen that cover.
55, which is Brett Blevins.
Oh, such a good. That guy's a legend.
56, which was Kevin Nolan.
Wow.
75, which was John Byrne.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that cover either.
76, which is I'm pretty sure it's Brett Blevins. 79, Brett Blevins.
Oh wow.
81, I'm not sure who did the cover, but it's not a great cover.
That's okay, yeah.
82, which was...
Now we're getting into the image, pre-image days.
Close, yes. As a matter of fact, it's the next one. Issue number 85.
Yeah,
which was the first Rob Liefeld McFarlane cover.
I love those covers so much. Those are my all-time favorite covers.
Now, this is a second print, but it's the 87 gold version.
Oh, awesome.
Second print of 87.
I'd love to. I can't wait to read it.
I got one of those.
88.
All-time fave, dude. That cover.
89. 90. 91.
Awesome. Jeez.
92. 93.
Wow.
94.
Such good covers.
Facsimile reprint of 98.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
99.
Yes.
And the last issue number 100, the first appearance of X-Force.
Awesome.
First appearance of Shatterstar and Feral.
Wow.
And then as a special little bonus, the New Mutants Summer Special number 1.
I've never
seen double-sized issue featuring art by Brett Blevins.
I've never seen that.
You have never seen? It's really weird and freaky, but it's got some really, really great art by Brett Blevins in it.
Awesome.
Yes,
dude. I am both blown away by the generosity and helping me do this, and also blown away the fact that you were just like, oh yeah, I think I have them. Like what? Yeah. I just have the whole run laying around. It's fine.
Once you get them and you put everything in order, of course you're going to put them in the wrong order.
Yeah.
And figure out which of the holes that you need filled.
Yeah.
1, 4, 5 is for sure. A couple other ones definitely need. But we'll work on.
Kick my dog. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
We'll work on.
Do you hear him?
Yeah, we hear him.
Yeah.
He's barking. Hold on.
Yes. Sorry, I'm staying muted. It's really thundering really loudly out there. So right now. So sounds like artillery actually.
Okay, then you keep it on mute then.
What's blowing up in your neighborhood there?
It's the weather.
Oh, got some storms going on.
Yeah, bad thunderstorm. I think it's dying off now, but
yeah, we had some bad storms here.
Yeah,
Lately.
It's the time of year. Hey Doc, before I go mute, how hot is it? You're in Kansas City, right? Or near KC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roundabouts.
How hot is it up there right now?
Right now it's back down in like the 80s ish, but you know we had about 3 heat waves where they actually had to do warnings here over the past couple of weeks because it'll feel like it's like 120.
Yeah, I mean, that's one advantage living by the coast. To get the sea breeze cuts the heat a little bit.
Yeah, we just get super sticky, nasty, humid.
Yeah,
but it's a little more bearable right now.
You get hot summers and cold winters. So
yeah, the winters have been not as cold as they used to be when I was a kid. Not till like late July or late January, February, but where we used to get actual like 6 feet snow drifts and stuff. Like
really?
That doesn't even. Oh, dude, I remember waking up like when I was a kid. You know, we had a porch and where you walk up the stairs, just standard. You know, it's just like what couple 3-4 feet off the ground. I remember waking up a couple times and the snow had blown up. You know, like halfway up the door, I could jump off of the porch and just into a giant snow drift. I mean, just like real awesome. Coolest snow for kids. And I think that since Amelia's been here, like only maybe one time I was like, now this is snow, like let's go, right? Where you can make a giant snow fort really easily just by like carving out the drift. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not having to pack stuff on.
Yeah.
That's only really happened one time.
I went to high school in New Hampshire. So I just a little bit of background. I actually grew up overseas. I was born in New York. I spent like 10 years bouncing around Asia. We were actually living in Hong Kong when I went there, boarding school. Never seen snow before. Walking around. First day I see it. Oh, that's awesome! I love snow. Next step, hit a patch of black ice, and I'm
oh yeah,
I land on my back.
Oh.
And then I said to myself, yeah, winter's gonna suck. And 2 weeks later, about a month later, it's actually about 3 months later. It's getting close to spring, but so we had about like 3 feet of snow on the ground, and this is like an old prep school in New Hampshire. So like red brick buildings, the roofs back then they all had like copper sheathing on them so that the snow wouldn't stick to them, but of course it did. So I'm walking by like one of the buildings one day. I look up and there's there's at least like a foot of ice on the edge of the roof, just hanging over. I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's dangerous. I walk by it. I don't get more than like 10 steps, and I hear a loud bang behind me. I look around, and I swear like a block of ice, like at least 100 pounds heavy, has just landed right where I was walking only a few seconds before.
Ouch. Yeah, that'll
shake
get you.
Yeah, but no, it's that black ice, man. That's some evil shit.
Yeah, that shit sucks, man.
Yeah, that stuff is.
I seen some scary stuff before, like especially in Russia where the roads aren't as good. We were driving to my wife's mother's and there was like, you know, it's always worst over bridges because the coating and the asphalt and stuff's different. And there was like this guy was dead ass winter. This guy was walking in a t-shirt with a bottle of Coke down the road. It's like, what the hell? And then we got to this bridge, and I figured out why, because he had like been driving and spun out. Like, dude, honestly, like everybody in the car was dead, like hanging out. It was fucked up, man. Yeah, driving in the snow sucks. I'm a snow cat. Like I'm a good damn driver in the snow. But
I get pretty good at it after a while. I mean, I was out of college. I was actually working for the U.S. Census. It's a whole other story. And down in Norwalk, Connecticut. I mean, it was winter. We were living in a town called Bethel, which is about like maybe like an hour north.
Yeah.
The thing is, in Connecticut, there's actually no direct highway route between like the southern part of the state and where we were. It's all like local roads. Mm-hmm. So I'm working there, and we know there's a storm coming. We don't know how bad it is. I look outside, and it's like 6 p.m. and there's already a foot of snow on the ground. I say, look, I got to go. So they let me go. I'm driving back, and which was like a 45-minute drive took like 3 hours, because like as fast as the roads were plowed, they were covered up again. And there was this one part of the drive where I'm actually driving where the road actually goes around the side of a hill, and there's like, and then the barriers is just a couple of wires on posts. So I'm going down this hill, I'm turning, and I start to spin out, and I'm like sliding towards the edge of the road, and there's like a 20-foot drop on the other side. I'm thinking, okay, I probably should have got my will in order. But you know what I did was I just started fishtailing it, and I literally slid sideways down the hill for half the length.
Yeah.
I think at one point I was maybe like a foot away from the edge.
That doesn't sound like something you want to be doing.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like the best way to learn how to drive in the snow is to get shitty in it and get stupid, right? Because you got to understand physics. I got we have a couple like dead man turns, no matter which way you go from my house into town, and yeah, man. I mean, like, it can be scary sometimes.
Well, the funny thing is that if you grew up in a place where there's a lot of snow, and you go to a place like Georgia, and like they get like a dusting of snow in like the middle of January, it's like, oh my god!
Oh yeah,
like 2 inches of snow on the ground. It's the end of the world. I'm thinking 2 inches. God, you're weak.
That happened when I lived in Portland. It like barely and they don't have any like plows or. Because the mountains, keep them kind of the snow from coming in, right? So when they do get some, it's just like the whole city shut down. I was like, this is nothing. Like I was the only person on the
2 inches on the ground. They don't even plow in Connecticut. They don't even plow the roads for that. You just you just power through it.
Yeah.
But anyway, but now of course here in Florida, it's not snow. It's just rain and more rain.
Right.
But on the other hand, look at it this way: at least you don't have to shovel rain, although it can flood you out.
That's true.
But all counts for that, I guess.
So, dudes, have you talked about Lanterns yet? The show?
I talked to them yesterday about it, but none of them had seen it.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did.
Loved it. I
thought it was really good, man. It's like it's more like a police procedural kind of thing.
I heard it was really good. The only thing I heard, because we had this whole argument, because I am in agreement with Andrew. I don't watch it. I don't really look at any reviewers because they just like shit on everything pretty much. But like, I thought it was interesting that their take was, like, well, it was good, but they had to kill Hal Jordan, the white guy, basically. And I was like,
who gives a fuck, man? He was ready to check out.
Don't spoil nothing, because
I haven't. I mean, the next episode's tomorrow.
They were under the impression that he was shot.
Right.
No, he wasn't shot. Where are you getting that from? That's from the reviewers who didn't watch it.
Right. I don't know enough about DC Comics and storylines and whatever. I know generally, of course, Green Lanterns and Sinestro and all that kind of shit, right? I get that. But I took it for what it was. I thought it was great because Hal was just like, I don't, he's way past his give a fuck stage, like the most he does with the ring.
Awesome,
most he does with the ring is create a dollar bill to put in the jukebox and a bottle opener, right? I mean, like, he's just like, fuck it, let's get hammered,
but like the reason why he does that is so funny. It's all
part of the setup. you think
there's a suspect who's been arrested that he wants to interview, but they were not cooperating with him. So he goes to the bar in order to get into a fight to get arrested so he can interview the guy in jail. Yeah. And he puts the dollar bill in the machine and picks a song to piss everybody in the bar off, and he puts it on repeat, so it's playing over and over again.
So it's funny because the way he comes off, but really he's just like, look, I've just learned that you judiciously apply this power, right? It's not like grandiose, and that's what makes it cool. I like it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
I can't wait for the next episode. I thought that I was like, yes, because I was ready for the next one. I thought maybe I'd missed a week, and I was like, ah, man, fuck. So
there's a part where he's with Jon Stewart, and they only have one ring between the two of them, right? Hal's got his ring, and that's it. And Hal gets a notification that there's something going on in another part of the state, and he just flies off and leaves Jon Stewart behind.
Right?
Like,
he's like, always leaving him behind. He's like, damn, you got here fast.
It's just great.
I liked it.
There's the scene that's actually in the trailer where they're driving down the road and Hal puts the ring on the dashboard of the car and then says, all right, I'll see you there's a taco place 3 miles down the road. I'll meet you there. And then he jumps out of the car as it's going over a cliff.
Right.
He's training Jon Stewart. It's just great. One of the things
and always kind of just like poking at him, like, it ain't gonna be yours till it is. Like, you're just here. Well, you're just my ride along.
One of the things that's actually very interesting that we haven't gotten to explore yet is how the different Green Lanterns use their rings. Like, Hal creates punching bags or boxing gloves and stuff. He creates stuff that he can think of in his mind that are very cheesy, but they do what they're supposed to do. Guy Gardner is a force. He what his creates is just huge big blocks of shit. Kyle Rayner is a manga artist, an anime artist, and his constructs are usually like giant robots and shit like that. Well, Jon Stewart is more of a technical engineer, and he's a Marine, and so when he creates shit, it's usually very intricate, detailed. Like, there's this one image of Jon Stewart with a green gun, and it's just like all this fucked up stuff.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. He's had to break his rifle down, with blindfolded a bunch, right?
Right.
So it's easy to concept that. Yeah.
But the way they construct things is so completely, it's their own personalities. Cool. And I love the fact that Hal is literally just creating stupid shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does. That's his mind. That's his thought pattern when it comes to the ring.
He's just old school fucking flyboy shit.
I'm looking forward to Jon Stewart getting the ring, using it, and creating shit that blows you. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
No.
I like it, man. I'm not a huge DC guy, and I never watched like Arrowverse a lot, though I have respect for it. I would actually like to watch the Superman and Lois show, because man, they really explored a lot of stuff. But as far as having a realistically grounded version of this in some sort of thing and wisely fitting it into another genre, first episode, loved it. I thought it was really good. And I'm also can't wait till the fucking season finale is Silo, man. Oh my god, Silo's so good.
What's that about?
Oh man, it's like in the future. I don't know how many people. I want to say maybe, I don't know if it's 10,000 or 100,000. I think it's 10,000 people live in this silo underground, and they have this strict pact and rules. There's no elevators. There's this spiral stairs, right? So there's all this hierarchy, and then there's the judge, IT, and the judicial, and the judicial, the mayor, and IT, and they kind of run things. But who really runs things, and what's the secret? They've outlawed all prehistory, right? So a Pez dispenser is a forbidden relic because they don't want people to question the before times. So you're what happens? And if you say I want to go out, you get to go out, and there's one camera in the cafeteria, and it shows the dead wasteland, right? And your job to go out is because they want to know if it's real or not. you have to take the cleaning cloth and clean the lens. And if you clean the lens, that means like, hey, it's as shitty as it really seems. That's what it's supposed to be. So there's all sorts of intrigue, and it's a book series, but the show is really, really good. And Common, the rapper dude, he plays the judicial guy, and he's really like he's very like, you know, stoic, but his character's grown a lot. It's really just about the way he uses language and words and inflection and stuff. It's a damn good show. You ought to check it out if you haven't. Like, I love it. This is season 3. Huh?
It's an Apple show.
Yeah. But I pirate everything, so
you'll have to teach me your ways.
I'll see if I can send an invite. We're on a new site now. You know, I mean, we pay for it, but like, you know, it's not like we don't torrent it because your cable company will come down on you for that. But it just streams from somewhere, and it works. So, awesome. Yeah, great show though, man. And then the new season of Foundation's going to be coming out here pretty soon. Also an Apple show, which is another show that I freaking love to death. Even though I know they changed the books, don't care, never read them, but I still love this show. The guy in it, Lee. One of the guys, one of the main characters, he was in it's like Lee Pace, I think is his name. He was in *Halt and Catch Fire*, which was a really great show.
That was a great show.
Yeah, so he was the you know, like the handsome dude, you know. Yeah, that came in, and he was also the voice of the main oh my god, I can't think of the race name. In Invincible, the main big bad guy that took over the. What's his dad's race that he's from?
Of Viltrumite.
Viltrumite. He's the main Viltrumite character. He voices the main Viltrumite in the newest season 2, which I didn't realize until I did. Yeah, he's a good actor though, man. It's kind of, you gotta like, it's very timeline jumpy, you know. Foundation, you gotta they go through a lot of like big jumps in time, but it's fucking good, man. It's a thinker. I like. Actually, I stopped watching the last episode for the last 15 minutes. I do this all the time. If it's the end of a season, or especially I didn't watch the last episode of The Expanse for like 8 months. Oh, because I just couldn't let it end. Right. So like I got so excited at the season finale. I was just like, whoop, I got to stop here. I'll go back to it later. And I never have since. So I still don't know what like the cliffhanger is, you know.
I mean, you're not missing much.
With what? I finally watched that, but I'm talking about Foundation too. I got to go back and watch the last like 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
I love it though, man. Oh man, I want to buy some damn comic books, dudes. I went to the flea market down the road, and you know, he bought somebody's collection a long while back, and I wanted to buy. There's all the like Marvel Comics presents Wolverines, and they got almost the whole little run, but I really wanted the Sam Keith covers. But he wants $3 a pop for him. I'm just like, I can't. There's a lot of little runs, good Marvel runs and stuff like that. And
Doc,
like stuff
this guy on the screen just yesterday was showing like this whole Sam Keith run, those books plus like, you know, the Max, all of it. I'm like, God,
damn.
I am very jealous.
So I'd really like it. I mean, they had some like, they even had like, they had some Exo Man-O-Wars. I was just looking in that, like in that section.
Those are great.
You know?
Those are great.
I love Exo Man-O-War, dude. And what's the other one? Magnus Robot Fighter is such an excellent book.
I love Magnus Robot Fighter. Yeah.
Magnus was great, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've talked about my love of Valiant before and Solar and stuff like that. But Exo and Magnus are great books. But I'd like to go through more of their stuff, but it's like kind of pointless because it's like I'm not paying $2 to $4 per book from you.
You just gotta take a trip to Florida, get this guy's books. You can get the whole run for like $50.
I know.
Yeah, well, most everything Valiant goes in the quarter bin. Almost always.
I take them all, man. Archer and Armstrong, all that shit. I love that universe. I thought it was like, I just think it's a good universe. It felt real. It felt more real to me than like very, very like Marvel Universe-y stuff for whatever reason. It's just written from a perspective
more adult.
that I liked a little better. Huh? It was more adult. Yeah. And like with all the like technomancy and stuff like that, or geomancy, I guess it was. It was geomancy, right? They had geomancers, right? Yeah. That was good stuff. somebody on Facebook. Now Facebook's showing me like everyone that's selling comics, within like a 3,000 mile area. But there's, dude, but there's somebody, they've got a 900 book collection, and they didn't have a lot of photos, but it had some like some 80s Marvel stuff, some Superman stuff, some other stuff. And I'm waiting for them to tell me if they got an itemized list that they wanted.
Every time I get that pops up in my email account, it's like, oh, so and so is selling a collection. It's like 100 comics, and you can look at it, and it's like a beat up box, and like,
well, the pictures.
Hold on, they're like half in bags and half not, and then they're asking like $450.
Yeah,
like, there's nothing there, bro. Like,
they're asking $3,200.
See,
for this. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But look, I'm looking at everything. Like, they got some pictures. So there's like some Superman, and it's like, I don't know what year this was. Like 15 cent days, right?
Share your screen.
Oh, sure. Which doesn't intrigue me. I mean, there's enough there where I feel like, but it's like, did you take out? Oh yeah, share screen. Did you take out all of the key issues? Like, who are you? You don't like that. I looked at their picture. Like, you do not look like a comic book collector, right? Did you, where the fuck did you get this? And it's probably a scam anyway. Like, half the shit on Facebook is, but they say they live in Gladstone. These are all sideways, of course. So yeah, there's some Superman, more Superman.
I mean,
it's nothing. I'm just wondering, like, is there anything good? Submariner and the
Hulk.
Hulk.
A couple that were in there that would get that Superman. There was like a there was a Neil Adams Superman.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, I recognize
one where he's falling on the ground. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I recognize, a couple cool things. I mean, what if they just don't know what's good to put out there?
Well, there's nothing there that I can recognize immediately as key issues.
As key issues, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I asked for itemized list. I mean, where the fuck did these guys get this from? Maybe they just don't know shit, and they're like, it was more than they could figure out, so they're just like, we're just going to average the price.
But this is the thing; they're just like $3,200. Like, that's like maybe if every single book was gem mint condition or something.
Yeah. I mean,
you're not paying $3,200 for Eternals.
It's impossible to inspect these, obviously, and they all have prices written on them as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they just bought out somebody and just thought it was a good deal and just didn't know what to do with it. That's all the pictures that they have. But like, clearly though, they've got like some runs, right? Eternals. So they have some runs in there, and I'm just curious, like, what there might be. I doubt highly that,
how many books do they even say?
They say approximately 900, but these AI generated and polished up Facebook marketplace descriptions are like garbage. So
they're looking for like basically $350 per book, when 90% of it is worth nothing. So
nothing. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I just thought it'd be fun to try and haggle up some of that stuff. Yeah, people that sell comics on Facebook, it's a horrible experience. Trying to buy anything, because they all think that they know what they got.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you don't. Good job on Googling, but this isn't worth anything. Just because somebody bought it at that doesn't mean that I will.
Yeah. Nobody will. So a lot of times it's just like a sucker's bet or something.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, so says Facebook. They don't live that far away, so it's it'd be like a 30-minute drive if they ever answer, to see like the legitimacy. Like, do you have an itemized list, and can I look at everything?
Right.
And I also will not pay that much. $2,000. I don't like, not like I have any money anyway, but fuck, dude, like, I will go pretend to see if there's anything where I'm like, this looks interesting. What if they're in great shape, And maybe they're not full of keys, but maybe they just have some really great shape, good looking covers on some stuff that would be worth slabbing. But could I make up the $3,200? highly unlikely.
Probably not.
I
You
know.
have a better chance of flipping NFTs.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. No, I don't even care about any of that stuff anymore, dude.
Huh?
I do. I just don't care about it. And I just like I cannot give two shits about crypto anymore. I love blockchain.
Oh, this is new information.
I don't care. I mean, like, I think NFTs have a purpose for some things? Yes. Though it's still like art, and I guess I believe in art, on chain. I believe in all the premises, right? I don't believe in the people.
You're just fully burned
at the lemonade stand. I'm just it's just all bullshit. People are like, "Oh, we're back, generational." I'm like, dude, shut the fuck. I've been hearing this shit for like so long. Like, why? Like, this Sam Stefanina guy. All the he ran his Wolf project, the gaming project, like Mr. NFT gaming's inevitable, and then they're all like, well, who would have known that? Like, you guys knew because everyone paid you fucking a shit ton of money to talk about their you can't be the person warning people when you were the person that you're now warning about. Right.
Yeah,
and so like now supposedly like now MEXC exchange, he was like this like him and somebody else in a fucking helicopter, like showing some chart, be like, oh, thanks to MEXC for inviting us to whatever. Like, what fucking value have you done? And the answer is like, you drove money to other people who are richer than me or you or whatever, and you took like, I fucking hate it, man. I'm trying to talk to my city, about digital transformation and digital payment. Like, it's going to happen. So why not prepare for it? Mm-hmm. And, I'm still on this, like, I believe that small towns can become, more innovation focused with education and pilot programs and stuff like that. It's going to happen at some point. Can we market this little town? And, I'm still waiting on some emails back, but, the problem is they can't hire me because that has to be deliberated and go to the city council and then budget created, and they got to put out a public bid and all this stuff. So it's like, I got to be a activist, right? But like, who's going to underwrite my time? So that's what, I'm going to try and go to this Chamber of Commerce. So it's like private and say, look, man, I'm going to do some informational videos, get some conversation started, put out some Google forms so I can get sentiment from the citizens, also with businesses, sit down and do interviews, talk about their needs or wants, whatever, get all this data. I'll publish it, whatever. And then, will you underwrite my time is basically, all I can do. It's like you either like people probably don't see a use for it, but until you collate this data and then you say, here's the education.
I'll see a use for it when the dollar collapses.
Well, I mean, like, hey, you're a small business. Wouldn't you like your transactions to instantly settle?
Yeah.
So that you free up that cash? Most people would say, yeah, I think, right? So I don't know what I'm fucking doing out here, man. Getting tired. That's for sure.
Yeah. Being tired is sort of like normal state now, I think.
I haven't even really been at the desk for like the last 2 weeks. We had this like string of home repair, like all day yesterday and today. I was out here with this contractor dude that I hire because our water heater leaked and it flooded the thing, and then it went through the wall under the bathroom. Everything was take out the toilet, put in a new subfloor. My mom's had like a freaking giant branch fall the roof, puncture a hole in it, and just the lawnmower broke, like just everything, just like boom, 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 boom. That's all I've done for the last 2 weeks, and I'm cranky about it. Man, God,
I know. We were talking earlier about how it's like I'm, school for my girl starts Monday, and I just can't wait.
God,
I'm dying, bro.
Me too, man.
I'm on my last leg.
Me too. Ours is Wednesday, so we went to open house this week. She's excited to go back, and that's great. Then my oldest, she goes to school, but it's just 2 nights in the evening. She needs trying to help her get a job around here, but there's not really a lot of places that are hiring or, other than like the factory,
Yeah.
So while you guys were chit-chatting, I was using ChatGPT, and it was very helpful. As you guys know, I had a car accident back in May, and I recently received a subpoena to appear in court as a witness. This is a witness subpoena The state of Florida, I guess, is suing the driver of the other car. And I wasn't exactly sure what my liability, what my responsibility is, whatnot, other than being there on time. This is pretty much all the letter says. Dress nice and be there on time. And I asked ChatGPT, giving them the information, the case number, and so forth, to say, is there anything more you can tell me about this? And it asked for me to upload a copy of the letter, which I did. I took a photo of it, and it actually gave me a lot of very good information. I am not being sued. I am not being financially responsible for anything. And it asked me to clarify my position in what happened. And I told it that I was the one, I was in the accident, but that my insurance company took care of the car and my medical bills, and I'm not suing anybody. And it was very thankful. Said, okay, here's what I think happened. And it went through a whole list of, this is between the state and the other guy. Apparently he's being charged with something and he's saying I'm not responsible. And even though, you know, everybody we knows he is, but they're calling me as a witness because I was the firsthand person there.
Oh my God.
One of the things ChatGPT did mention is you do not need to turn this into a lawsuit or argument about your owed money. Your job as a witness is to simply testify about what you personally saw. I would not volunteer details about your insurance settlement unless you're specifically asked. The fact that your insurance company and your claim is generally a separate issue from whether he committed a traffic violation or not. So, you know me, I like to talk, and I would tell the whole story and maybe give too much detail. And ChatGPT is advising me, you know, I don't know if you ever saw, there was an episode of The West Wing where they were preparing one of the characters for a court thing. And the question was, do you know what time it is? And the person looked at their watch and said, it's 5:35. So that's not what I asked you. Listen to the question and answer the question. Do you know what time it is? Yes. They didn't ask you what time it was. They asked if you knew what time it was. The answer is, the question was, yes, I know what time it is. And that's pretty much what ChatGPT is telling me here. Answer the questions. Don't give more information than they're asking.
I mean, I'd call the prosecutor's office and be like, yo, I got this thing for the witness. Somebody needs to brief me. Like, what do you, because he does usually come out before court, at least here, there's a small court, you know, and try to talk with you before and say, like, look, this is what we're doing. This is what we're going to ask, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Of course, they can't coerce you, you know.
Well, I mean, the witness statement is pretty cut and dry, you know. I mean, I'm not hiding anything. There's nothing that I would try to fib about, you know.
Yeah, he's done something. He's done something else that's required.
Well, from what my insurance company told me initially, because when my insurance company reached out to me, I said I thought it was very odd that his insurance company had not reached out to me, and it had been over a month at that point. And they said, well, the reason is they're denying the claim because his insurance was based on the fact that he was an Uber driver and he was supposedly off the clock. But the paperwork from the police officer said that the two ladies that were in the backseat of the car were being Ubered somewhere. So he's trying to claim I wasn't on the clock, and they're saying, well, we're not going to cover it. So eventually the insurance company said, okay, he's at fault, and they settled with me.
Dude, it happens all the time. I mean, I wouldn't have got home from a couple places if it wasn't for like the guy who had the Uber light, was like, hey, where are you trying to go? I'm like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I've been waiting forever. It's fucking cold. Like, okay, come in, $25. All right, cool. Here we go. Right. You know, and I watch his GPS to make sure he's not like trying to take me to the fucking alley and
to the old warehouse, the abandoned warehouse.
Yeah.
So, by the way,
I'm sure that's what he's doing.
That court case is Thursday, this coming Thursday. So next time I talk to you guys, I'll have more information. But ChatGPT is reassuring me that I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, it's not you in question.
Right. The other guy is. Yeah. Did I tell you that his wife showed up at my front door?
What?
Her and another lady were at my front door when I got home one day, and they had some paperwork and they were asking me about it, and I told them that my insurance company took care of everything on my end. I'm not suing or trying to do anything. So apparently, I guess maybe they got this. Well, I mean, I'm being nice to them.
My property. Why?
That's what I'm saying. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't have to do that. I can be nice.
Yeah, but but see, that's the thing. Being nice will get you screwed sometimes, because like this is like with my mom. She's like, well, maybe I should just, because I'm like, don't call the insurance company. I got to work my network and find the guys that come out and do like after the rain assessment. You know what I'm saying? And they come and they kind of middleman with the insurance company, because I got somebody, a friend who's married to someone who does that, and she's like, well, maybe I should, cause she's like, hey, I want to get this done. Like, maybe I should call the insurance company. I'm like, do not. She's like, well, it's just like, I'm the little old nice lady. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, they will take that and they will twist that up, and then they will get you to walk into something, a trap. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've seen it happen before.
Well, we had one of those roof repair people come out, and they did an assessment of her roof, and they were like, they came and they sat down and they were like, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. You're going to make a claim to your insurance company. And if we have to, we're going to sue your insurance company. My mother-in-law was like, whoa,
yeah, that's a little
suing
crazy.
My insurance company. No, we're not doing that. That's not happening.
Yeah. A lot of those are crooked, but I just like, I know this chick like really, really well. She just got married to this guy recently. And, like, he's cool, and he's going to come way out of his way to just kind of like help navigate that, because she lives in a manufactured home, and the insurance policies on those, they're a lot more strict. They like to, like, it's got to be just like God's justice comes down upon you for them to want to pay anything out.
Anyway, that's what I'm doing this week. What about you, Doc? What do you got going on this week?
Oh man, I've been away from all my personal quests and projects and processes, and it's getting a little overwhelming. But I'm trying to just like push through with some things. I've been speaking with like these organizations in Missouri that help like nonprofits or like other like innovation, like people that have set up like little innovation hubs in other cities around Missouri and stuff like that, just for like support. And I don't know, I'm kind of really been focusing on this, can you actually, it's like, this is the thing. It's like, I've been in this tech industry and talking about the benefits of all this stuff for so long. And at the end of the day, none of it's tangible. Nobody cares about it. And it's also crooked because it's all predicated on like risking money and trading and tokens and all that shit. So my whole like quest is like, one, all these digital payments and all this kind of clarifications like on the horizon, even if they don't pass this bill like that's happening, the SEC and the CTFC, which are, they're going to make rules for it no matter what. Clarity, right? Boom, done. So all this stuff's going to be coming. And my argument is that in a big city, it will take way longer to actually get implementation or standards or programs or pilots done because of just the amount of bureaucracy and special interest. And, is this going to like affect, how's this going to, because KC's like really segregated racially, right? So it's like, is it, and the argument will be like, how's it going to benefit the African-American population or this, so it's like death by bureaucracy, right? So my argument is that it's actually better for smaller towns to adopt this stuff and create local economic reinforcing loops to use it and, get credits and do all this kind of stuff. And that my town in particular is well suited to be, it's not the biggest town, but it's close to a metro. It has a very historic heritage, and it's by the rural, it's like rural is this way, city is this way. And it's marketable to try and run a pilot to say like, this is how we put businesses together on this. This is how we let them shop, earn credit, pay their water bill. Like, this is what's supposed to be coming. Can we do this? Because this is what I believe all this technology is for, because quite frankly, I'm just tired of it. Otherwise, this is like my Hail Mary that I've been working on, not just to just prove that it can be done.
When you say you're tired of it, are you still like kind of like buying and holding anything, or are you just like totally out, like fuck it?
I'm pretty much totally out, man. I got some ETH, and then like on Binance I've got some Bitcoin, not a whole lot, but Yeah, man. I mean, every time I've had any holdings, I wind up not being employed, and then I cash it all out, right, to pay bills and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm not so interested in that. I mean, I am interested in building businesses that incorporate this technology or services, right? So if it's like digital transformation, digital readiness, that's cool. I can do something. Of course, I have my own projects. I just came up with another banger today for education. I signed up for this, like, they're asking for 30 people, the school board here, like a committee to have some discussions and deliberations on like the future of like the trajectory of like the school district and stuff like that. So I applied for that and said, like, I'm like a subject matter expert in AI and blockchain and digital business building and stuff like that. And so I hope I get picked for that. But so I'm trying to like kind of get locally involved, with some stuff.
I'm laughing because it's like, the 100% true. Like, I know I understand everything you feel 150%, and it's the irony of it to be like no, I'm 100% out. Like, I'm not buying, I'm not selling, I am out 100%. I can't stand any of it. By the way, here's my new crypto ID.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, look, man, I believe that you can use this shit just fine without having to. Trading is, trading's bullshit, right?
It is bullshit, yeah.
But if let's say, imagine this. So imagine I put together this kind of like tech stack for like a transformation pilot. It might have a wallet. It might use XYZ vendor for this, ABC vendor. I got it all hooked up together. And I go, okay, this won't work everywhere, man. You'll work in this town because it's a population of like 12,000, right? But it's still, people go to the city. It's not like out in the boondocks. So I go, okay, guys, you want me to add this into this tech stack that I'm going to pitch? All right, here's the deal. You're all going to give me $2,000 at least minimum out of your user acquisition marketing budget. And you're going to bootstrap this local credit so that if we're doing the pilot for local businesses, we have to incentivize people to want to like take the extra step and take their paycheck and put it on the local wallet, right? Mm-hmm. So the idea is that I want to be able to give up to $1,000 to every citizen over the next 2 years. And I'm going to bootstrap that because it's a small town, I only need 25 grand to do it. Well, if I've got 5, 6, 7 vendors all kind of involved, and I'm like, here's part of the deal. We're going to put it in that, right? So now if you go shop local, you can earn a little bit back and you can use that to go out to dinner maybe. And then I talk to the city. I go, look, you guys are wanting to make an all-in-one, more accessible app. It's already in their plan, right? So for people to be able to navigate and pay bills on the phone, great. I want to hook this up to it so people can also go out and eat and enjoy themselves and earn a little bit of money back that they can pay their bills because, we're giving, you don't have to do anything different. Except for participate in this program. And really, like, we're taking the data, right? We're really I'm buying the data, your data for your shopping and shit like that. Because, I want to be able to prove a model. And you're not going to be able to prove a model in the big city because it's too difficult to coordinate people. Like, maybe you could coordinate a neighborhood. Like, there's 39th Street in Kansas City. It's got a lot of restaurants, a lot of people, that's one thing. But at the actual civic level, the coordination's almost impossible, right? In any larger city. So, like, do the microcosm thing. What is the best of this technology that we can potentially calls for startups and things, and kind of try to bootstrap like a small local economy out of it, and see if they'll run with it. There's other examples, not 100% of this, like what I've done. Like, you can say, like, this city did a call for startups. They opened up a little incubator for XYZ and ABC, and they're more like contained because they're not as far. They're like, it's a bigger city, but it's not near another like St. Louis or Kansas City, right? Yeah. They've got like 50,000, 60,000 people. Well, we're not quite that, but then also those people aren't doing the digital infrastructure as well. It's just like, we're going to do innovation and we're going to open up a co-working lab and stuff like that. Cool, fine. So there's no real playbook for this, which is why at worst, all you did was prepare your local businesses for something that's coming anyway. Mm-hmm. At best, you did something and it opened up new opportunities in education and, AI literacy and all this kind of stuff on top of that. And more people are coming in, more investments coming in. There's second order effects.
This is why I end up just like, I'm working on adult fantasy.
Dude, I don't know what else to do.
I'm stepping up what files more, and like, the only other things I'm building
like Flowzilla, which is the software that's doing all the stuff for adult fantasy. Like I built that. It took me a few months, but now it's kind of good-ish. It's good enough-ish right now.
Yeah.
And then that Reactor thing, which I use every day.
I need to use. I haven't even been at the computer, by the way.
Huh?
I haven't even been at the computer to use it. Like, I've not been here.
I understand. So, but that's also, I'm just like, I've put a box around myself, like my time. I'm like, okay, I'm just doing this now.
But this is stuff I've been like thinking about and writing, like coming up with for a long time. I mean, I came up, God, dude. I mean, like, I got a thing for like education, and like how to get kids to use AI. Like, teachers don't know enough about AI. All they're looking for is the hallmarks that you used it for plagiarism or you didn't write your stuff. Well, why does it always have to be like perjury? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we create something that's like, they're going to use it, we're going to put these rubrics for the lessons into it, and we're also going to track not only like the end result, that's not the real lesson, it's what was the process that these students used to arrive at the final piece, because that's the grade. It's like, we can look at their judgment. We can say, did they push back on what the AI did and give reasons? Like, what's the little interview post thing? Like, you wrote about this. Why? Oh, because of this and this and that. Like, that's how you use AI, and you still prove that students are using their own cognition as part of the process. So, dude, I spec'd that fucking thing out. And we got a flock camera debate going on in town. So I was just sat there, I'm just like driving in the car, like, okay, we need this, and that. It's got to use this, and that. And I got to go deeper, but I spec'd out an open source, locally hosted version of what a flock camera could be, where there's checks and balances. So it's not those flock cameras. You just log in. They don't need a law enforcement certification or anything. So there's all this abuse. So you do checks and balances, man. Judicial, law enforcement, and a third party, and it's all on the blockchain, and keys expire and all this kind of stuff. Like, it can be done. Mm-hmm. And even if it's just a thought piece, man, I'm like, I don't know I can't stop thinking about this shit. I can't do something simple, and that's my problem.
Yeah, it's hard. I understand.
I just can't. Like, my brain just goes, blah, 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 blah. We're going to put this together in like 5 minutes. Now I have AI to be like, what do you think about this shit? And they're like, that's a good idea. I'm like, yeah. What about this?
That's the rabbit hole problem. That's the rabbit hole problem.
That's not sure. But it's all useful, dude, because I have code built that every idea, it all stems from like this very similar like core beliefs on how things should work. So I have code that would support this thing or this thing, or I
guess my only point is like, because I've certainly felt it, and it's like I could get off this call right now and spend all night developing adult fantasy games and like all kinds of crazy shit, and it's all possible. Like, it's all doable now, and so. But it's just, you have to kind of like pick the lane and stay in it. And
I know, but I'm like a machinist, dude. Like, yes, could I work with you and help you develop stuff? Absolutely, and I would love it. Could I attach myself on with some other people or whatever? Yes, 100%. But like, am I creative? Sure. Can I draw a comic? No. Right. Am I this? Yes. Can I do that? Not quite. Do I understand filmmaking? Yeah. Sure. It's like, what I do understand is how nuts and bolts go together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and exactly. So everything that comes out of my brain is all fucking like nuts and bolts. And I come up with it in like a day, an afternoon, whatever, taking a shit, doesn't matter. And like, oh, here's a full-fledged fucking thing. And then I'm like, I had all the rails to go do all the research on it. And like, I'll come back an hour later and be like, okay, that was good or that's bad. Yeah. I just need the machine to put it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note.
Fucking machine, man.
Sorry, Zach. I had to mute you. Your background was getting a little loud.
It's okay. Right. We love you.
Guys,
Doc. You and I need to catch up, Doc.
I know, man.
Yeah, it's time to jump.
Let's do this upcoming week. I'm pretty beat today because I've just been out in the hot sun.
Well, for anybody out there who's watching the stream or watches it later, hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll see y'all next time.
You too.
And everybody else here, y'all be good, behave, and
never.
Yeah. Avery should join any second now that we're leaving.
Now that we're leaving, he's going to be like, hey, guys, what's up?
All right, everybody. Talk to y'all later.
Later.